We eat a variety of foods every day, but each carbohydrate-containing food raises blood sugar at a different speed. Take bread, for example. It contains starch, and in the intestine, enzymes break that starch down and turn it into glucose, the simple sugar the body uses. Glucose, as a monosaccharide, enters the small intestine where the absorption process begins. At this point, the rate at which glucose enters the bloodstream and the amount absorbed determine the glycemic response of that food. Glycemic index indicates how quickly a carbohydrate-containing food raises blood sugar. Now let's see how this index is measured. In the glycemic index test, 50 grams of pure glucose is first consumed as the reference. After consuming glucose, blood sugar changes over 2 hours are recorded, producing the reference curve. Next, an equivalent amount of carbohydrates from another food is consumed to measure its blood sugar response. Finally, the test food's curve is compared with the glucose curve to determine its glycemic index. The glycemic index shows only how quickly a food raises blood sugar, but the amount of carbohydrates we eat also matters. That's why the concept of glycemic load was introduced. It considers both the speed and the quantity of carbohydrates together. The glycemic index and glycemic load are key factors in regulating blood glucose and insulin responses. Various factors such as starch particle size, fiber content, fat and protein levels, and the method and duration of cooking can influence a food's glycemic index and glycemic load. For example, dietary fiber slows down glucose absorption and therefore lowers the food's glycemic index. In the end, knowing the glycemic index and glycemic load can help us make better food choices. Stay with us for the next episodes as we continue this topic.